Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. I needed to talk about something right quick because once again, I need to address something else again. First of all, I'm going to keep this 100. This goes to anybody. So all you guys that's on this anti-Bud campaign and trying to divide the black community and trying to make them choose between Errol Spence and Bud on the who's blacker than the other, y'all wrong for that. Do not, and I'll say this again, this goes to whoever, do not, and I repeat, do not use what happened between me and Bud as excuse to try to run this smear campaign on Bud and try to get everybody not to like him. Okay? Because I notice there's a lot of people on here doing that shit. If I didn't got over it, which basically I got over it basically after a day. If I got over it, y'all need to get over it. Because once again, it's more than this story that meets the eye. This ain't about caping for Bud. This ain't about none of that stuff. I don't have nothing to do with what promotional company Bud with, where he should go, who, all this stuff. Because at the end of the day, I got to call some of y'all out on y'all hypocrisy. And this is just real talk. The same way y'all hollering about no PBC fighters should fight on a top ranked card because they think Bob Arum is whatever you think he is. And because of how he treats his fighters and put them in the back burner and all that kind of stuff, then okay, that's fine. So you saying don't put no money in Bob Arum's pocket, right? That's the stance you're going on, right? Because some of y'all think Bob Arum is a white supremacist, right? I don't know what the hell Bob is. Okay? I don't. But I done dealt with him. So I have no idea what Bob is doing and what he says about, I have no idea. As long as I don't hear him say anything to that nature about blacks, fine. Do I think Bud should be a top priority, him and Shakar Stevenson? Absolutely. But let me point out something else, right? Because like I said, I got to take y'all to task. A lot of y'all. Once again, the inconsistent blackness. Once again, being hypocritical. Okay, well, here's the thing. So you don't want no money to go into Bob Arum's pocket, right? Well, we should have that same stance against Oscar De La Hoya. Because if that's the case, why are we saying that Oscar De La Hoya need to put Canelo in the ring with the Chalos and all that, and Chalos and this and that, right? Ain't that putting money in Oscar's pockets? Keep in mind, Bob Arum, to my knowledge, ain't on record ever saying the N-word, but somebody that worked with Oscar said it. Shouldn't we be more enraged at Oscar? Because he had an employee that referred to another black man as the N-word and a black Hitler? Shouldn't we don't want no money to go into Oscar's pockets? Now, some people been on that stance, but some people haven't. At the end of the day, I just want the best fights to be made. I don't care what promotional company and what banner is hanging. At the end of the day, let's just cut the shit. Bob Arum and Don King can't stand each other. Hate each other. It went as far as Don King possibly trying to put a hit out on Bob Arum. But they still made fights happen. Don King and Bob Arum, they didn't had issues that almost went to court, but they still made fights happen. I'm getting tired of like hearing people holler that. I really am. So you should have that same stance against Oscar De La Hoya. You should be like, no PBC fighter should fight anybody on the zone or Top Rank. Since you feel that way, since you know what I'm saying? And then let's talk about Oscar De La Hoya, what he said about black fighters. Okay? Y'all got to show some consistency here. You got to. So I'm just saying, man, don't be making no videos mentioning my name with what happened with me and Bud and using that as an excuse to try to, like, you know what I'm saying, divide the black community in between Bud and Errol Spence. Because at the end of the day, you doing the same thing what you know who is doing. What we complain about them doing. And that makes you a hypocrite. That's just real talk. You can take it however you want. I want Bud to be successful. I want Errol Spence to be successful. I got respect for both of them. At the end of the day, Bud eventually is going to have to talk to me because he's going to keep seeing me. He going to keep seeing me. So eventually, he going to have to talk to me. I'm not going to be making video after video telling Bud what promotional company to go to and they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't respect you. Well, at the end of the day, the zone don't seem to respect none of their fighters. Okay? They made Canelo a priority. You know what I'm saying? You got the brothers that signed to the zone struggling to get dates unless you Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua is signed in Matchroom. But look at some of the issues that he's having. So everybody is doing it. Look what Eddie Hearn's father said about slavery and all that kind of stuff. So should we be telling PBC fighters not to fight on the zone? So basically because of politics and all this stuff, we saying the best fights shouldn't get made. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. Bob Arum gonna make some money some way, somehow. Okay? Floyd, even though Manny Pacquiao was the reason that the Floyd Mayweather-Manny Pacquiao showdown got pushed back at least 3 years because of Manny not wanting to take random drug tests. This, keep in mind, this went on for like 5-6 years with Floyd. It started like in 2009, and as you guys know, the fight didn't happen till 2015. The first 3.5 years was Manny Pacquiao. Then the next 1.5 years was Floyd Mayweather, because he didn't want to put no money into Bob Arum's pocket. But Floyd knew Bob Arum was going to get some money out of this one way or another. You think Floyd could have waited till 2017 to try to fight Manny Pacquiao? 2018 would have lost his luster. Floyd said, you know what? I have no choice. So y'all can talk that shit all you want about you don't want nobody to put money in. You don't want nobody to put money in Eddie Hearn's hands or Oscar De La Hoya or Bob Arum. You're not making no kind of sense because PBC don't have all the fighters. Eventually, fights gonna get made. Whether you like it or not, Oscar gonna get some money put in his hands. Bob Arum gonna eventually get some money put in his hands. Eddie Hearn is gonna eventually get some money put in his hands. That's complete bullshit when you say that. I'm just keeping it 100. This is just simple. It's mathematics. And it don't take you going to college. It don't take no degrees for you to just keep it 100. That don't mean shit. Because like I said, I never set foot in nobody's college. And I'm smart than a motherfucker. I know how to break shit down. So if you have, like I said, if you have that stance, then you ain't never gonna see the best fights. So we supposed to wait for everybody contract to end and come to PBC? That don't make no kind of sense. What part you guys don't understand? Everybody can't be with PBC. Just like everybody can't be with the Zone. Everybody can't be with Top Rank. At the end of the day, if you gonna get caught up in this type of shit, the Cold War, then you ain't no real boxing fan. I just want to see the best fights made. Real talk. Now, let me get back to Bud. Once again, I done got over what happened between me and Bud. Long got over it. I done briefly spoke with Bud off camera. I'm going to try to get, like I said, eventually Bud is going to have to talk to me, because guess what? I'm going to Omaha to watch him fight the Mean Machine or Kell Brook. Because there's a rumor that the Kell Brook fight might be back on. And the Kell Brook fight is allegedly going to be in Los Angeles. So, with that being said, Bud gonna eventually have to talk to me. And then I expect to see Bomac maybe in a few weeks, because I'm supposed to be going to the Top Rank card in LA on August the 17th. So Bomac usually does, you know, some color commentary. Okay? And if Bomac is there, I'm going to attempt to speak to Bomac. And I'm going to tell Bomac once again, see, can you get Bud to do an interview? I don't care if it's with 7-8 Sports. I don't care if it's with Trill Talk. As long as Bud does an interview. Because like I said before, ain't nobody out to get Bud. We want the best for Bud. But I don't have no ill wills towards Bud. Like I said, eventually he gonna have to talk to me. Because, like I said, I already did talk to Dante about it. Dante already said that he's sending me to Omaha to go cover Bud's next fight. So, Bud gonna see me. Eventually he gonna have to say something. And that's just the bottom line. But anyway, this is your boy Town Biz. I am out.